Hi, everybody. This is Beth McCullough, and I am so excited to be here tonight. We have something new for you tonight. What do we have, Steve?
We have Prize Patrol.
Yay!
We're giving things away because, we're generous people, and what the heck.
This is new and different for us. We have all the things added. So, how does someone get the Prize Patrol, Steve?
Well, what they need to do is in the comments, you need to type in # or hashtag Prize Patrol.
#, you're old.
I am so
old.
It's a hashtag, isn't it?
It's a hashtag all the time.
It's just a hashtag. Okay. So in hashtag Prize Patrol as a comment in the comments, right. And you will be entered. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen, and we'll leave it there for a few minutes so people can catch it.
So we're on YouTube Live and we're on Facebook Live, and you can win either way, but it's not for the replays yet. But maybe in the future we'll do replays. This is all a work in progress, right?
It's a work in progress, but you know what? I think it's going to work.
And the Prize Patrol has a Wheel of Fortune wheel at the end, right, Steve?
No,
yes,
honey.
Yes,
it is not a Wheel of Fortune wheel. It's nothing like that. It doesn't resemble that, but it's really cool. You'll like it.
Okay.
So once again, for everybody that's just joining, Bev's got it. Prize Patrol, she's entered.
Bev is all over it. That is good to hear.
Now, a few things for you to know about Prize Patrol. If you're outside the United States, then unfortunately you don't qualify. So please don't type in Prize Patrol if you're not a U.S. resident. And also, it only works on the live videos like the one you're on right now. If you're watching a replay, you couldn't do Prize Patrol because the prizes would have already been given out.
But Ruth, we love you. We hope you're here, and I'm sorry that you don't live in the United States. And everyone else, welcome. So I'm Beth McCullough. I have been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator since 2003. And I am here on Tuesday nights live on YouTube and Facebook with my sweet husband, Steve.
Hi, everybody.
And this is new and different. Usually we do Wednesday at noon. And just for now, we're going to stop those. We're going to do a longer video at night. And we're going to do 2 projects or one longer one. But tonight I have 2 projects. So if you could like and share the video, it would be awesome. Or if you're over on YouTube, if you would subscribe to my channel and hit the bell, then you'll be notified when we go live. But it will be every Tuesday at 7. But don't come back tomorrow at noon because we won't be here this time. So what's next? Steve has an agenda for me.
Well, first of all, I'm going to, once again, just for everybody that wasn't here when we started, type in hashtag Prize Patrol. It's not a #, I've been told. It's a hashtag Prize Patrol. Put it in the comments, and you will qualify to be part of our drawing at the end.
Yes, and if you don't have a demo and you would like catalogs, I have 3 catalogs. Do you have a slide for that, Steve?
I do.
Steve's getting fancy. He took the day off work. He had no work because, what was it, Columbus Day?
Columbus Day, which is not a common holiday. Let's face it. It's not something that people normally get off as a holiday unless you're a federal employee. Okay. But anyway.
So he had Columbus Day off. So guess what he did? He worked as the Stamping Mom assistant demonstrator really hard yesterday and came up with all this. I did. I helped too, right?
Yes, we did it together. But, it was interesting. We ended up figuring out that we don't actually have the same work style. We do things a little bit differently.
What are you saying, Steve?
Well, I'm an agenda guy and a bullet point list guy, and I've been known to be a little bit compulsive about wanting to do exactly what I want to do and get it done and not stopping until I get it done.
And I kept seeing squirrel every time something came
up. Well, no, I mean she went to turn down the thermostat and then figured out we hadn't programmed the thermostat yet and decided maybe that's what we should do. I was like, no, we're working on the video stuff.
Okay. So, I thought my kids with ADD, I always blamed him. Like, it's your fault, honey. It came from you, but maybe it's me. He's scared to say it's me.
I'm
but-
pretty sure it's me anyway, so I'm not going to comment.
Okay. What else do we have? We have a host code for October. That's in the graphic on the bottom. Is it on the lower right? And if you go to stampingmom.com, on the upper board of my blog, I have a ton of video tutorial bundles that are awesome. What else?
Hey, did you tell people about getting a catalog?
I did. You were going to put the overlay on there.
I
you do
did.
that?
We did that for a while.
Oh, good
so
job.
we're
good job.
making
Let's
good time.
show the cards we're going to make tonight.
Okay, hold on just a second. Let's talk about those 2 cards you're going to make.
Okay. First, we are going to make a fun fold card. Everything's made with Whimsy and the Whimsy and Wonder Suite tonight. Here's the fun fold card. It's pretty easy, but it's fun, and you can replicate this for anything. Then we are also making a gift card holder, and I love this. I hope you love it too. So again, with the Whimsy Suite, it opens up this way, and look at that. We have a skiing snowman gift card. You can have whatever you want in there, of course.
That's my sort of thing. A skiing snowman.
We do ski.
That would be great to put on our skiing snowman.
Isn't that fun though? It's super simple. I hope you guys make both of these. It would be fun. So
let's say hi to some of the people watching tonight. We have a lot of people tonight, and I can be.
And if you want prizes, stay till the end. The prizes is the very last thing.
Right. Remember, it's hashtag Prize Patrol. Type it in the comments. We have Bev and Barb and Mary. Jean Hoffman is here with us tonight. Linda Lace.
Linda Lace, are you back from your vacation?
Yeah, she's got a comment about that. I'll get there in just a second. Bridget is here, and Barb. Chris Robinson is here.
Janice, are you new? Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much. Who else? Elaine Wolf is watching tonight.
Elaine and Paula.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pam is on.
I shouldn't look over there because that might scare me.
No, none of these people are scary.
Okay.
Rose Ward is on with us tonight. Hi, Rose.
Thank you so much. Please come back. We're here every Tuesday at 7. Are we ready to get started?
Hey, Courtney is on. She knew I missed her, so she just went ahead and did another shout out.
Courtney's been around for a long time.
So, ready to make the first card?
Ready to make the first card. Do you want to make it with me? You could get out your supplies. The first thing you need is a piece of cardstock. It measures 5.5 by 8.5. And then we're going to score it.
You're making your card base now?
Yes. Making the card base. Do you have the graphic?
I do have it.
Is this scary? We have graphics. 2 1/8. I wish I could see that. Where is it at? Oh, look at that. I can look. You can see if I say the right thing. 5.5 by 8.5. Score it 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. And the cardstock I used is Misty Moonlight. So I'm going to take a bone folder and fold it. So it's going to open this way. Very easy. Now what you need is some polished pink. I'm going to show you the products. So hold that thought that I use to make one or both of these cards. This star-crossed embossing folder is awesome. I love it. We use this on both projects. The Whimsical Tree bundle, of course, is used on everything. On the gift card holder, we used these stars up here in the Tidings and Trimming bundle. And then on both cards, the Merry Christmas. This is an awesome Merry Christmas. I like the size of it, and the font is easy to read. It comes from Sparkle of the Season. Right here is the Merry Christmas. Okay, so I took that embossing folder and I ran the polished pink strips through. Now these measure, do you have a graphic for that, Steve?
I do.
These measure, both of them, of course, 1 7/8 in width and 5 1/4 long. And I ran them through in the embossing folder at the same time. And if this throws you off, it's half stars and half plaid. But I think it looks kind of cool. I actually ran these through at the same time, side by side. So it's like my diagonal line is still going, which I thought was
Oh,
fun.
that is kind of cool.
Yeah. So I am just going to take them and make sure you glue them on your card in that same order, because it looks cool. At first, when I got this embossing folder, I was busy trying to just cut out the stars and pretend the plaid wasn't there. But now that I've embraced it, I like it even more. I made some baby onesie cards with that, which are super fun too. So was your day better today, Steve, when you got to do your real job again instead of...
Yeah, my real job doesn't seem nearly as hard now as spending an entire day being an assistant stamping demonstrator.
Your real job is easier than this? How can it be?
Well, it's probably just because I'm a lot more used to doing it.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, so now I'm going to do the back layer here. The DSP, it's another graphic hun. The DSP is 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I use the stripes. All of this is from the Whimsy and Wonder DSP, but I thought maybe not all of you like the stripes. Can you tell me in the comments if you like the stripes? So I got out this pink, and I thought maybe I could do this for people that have an aversion maybe to the stripes, because this would also look good with the card. So it's 4 inches by 5 1/4. It's beautiful on the other side. It's kind of sad to be putting glue on this pretty holly with the metallic on it, but I'm going to. Okay, so that is here. And next I have a layer of basic white, and this is the sentiment layer, and it measures 3 inches by 4 inches. Am I in the camera?
You are. You've gotten lots of positive comments on the stripes, and a couple, I never thought I'd like those colors for Christmas, but they're cool. And
aren't they cool?
That's exactly what I thought when I saw them, but they work.
So I have to tell you, as a side note, a couple years ago, Target had hot pink and purple and lime green and turquoise. Turquoise is Bermuda Bay or Coastal Cabana is my favorite color. And I decorated our tree that way. And then every year I got a little bit more. So my sweet, I was going to call her sister-in-law, daughter-in-law to be, wrote to me yesterday to ask if I wanted a wreath for Christmas. She makes beautiful wreaths.
Mm-hmm.
And inside or outside and what color? And I said, well, our front door is cranberry. So anything that coordinated with cranberry outside. But inside I wanted hot pink, purple, lime green, and turquoise. And I didn't hear back from her. Amy, if you watch this, what do you think? Are you...
She's probably just confused, honestly. Does she know that I'm making a Christmas wreath?
But when you look at the cards here, it's just fun for Christmas. We can have bright, happy Christmas. Okay, I put the trees on ahead of time because between these two cards, I counted them, Steve, 12 trees. 12 little trees.
Wow, you're going tree crazy.
I didn't think you wanted me to watch me glue 12 trees on. So this is mint macaron, polished pink, and then this little silver star. I was going to show you that we could have used, if you have tidings and trimmings, we could use this little star on top of the trees. But for some reason, I like the stitch stars. And so I used the Give It a Whirl. The Give It a Whirl die has these groups of 3 stitch stars, and I used the tiny one. And I put it on top of the tree, and I just really like it. So that's what we have for that. So moving on, we're going to do the front layer. So we need a piece of mint macaron, and this measures 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And you know, I'm going to glue this on while I'm thinking about it. This is the part where I do it on video and I glue my card closed. So I have a note on here, only glue the left side. So as you're making this card, say that to yourself. Only glue the left side because we need it to open. What do you think?
So
Steve?
you had a question about the trees because they almost look like they were stamped on the white, but those are actually cut out trees, right?
Yeah. I used the dies from the Whimsy and Wonder set. There's tall trees and short trees. And I just glued them on here and then glued on the silver star. Good question though. And in the set, let me look. There is a couple little trees, so we could have stamped those. And I don't know why. I'm really a die cut person. I think because it's so bright and bold that you could stamp it too. That would be pretty. Okay, so see how there's no glue here? I remembered and just did the left side. And now we're going to do a layered DSP. And this is from the same Whimsy. And it's the blue Christmas trees and stars in the background. Do you have a graphic for that, Steve?
Oh, wait. What are we doing?
3 inches by 4 inches. The blue
Yes.
Whimsy DSP layer.
Yep, it's on the same graphic.
Yep. So we're just going to center that on here. Again, I already glued the trees on.
So I really like the navy with the green. I think it looks really good.
Navy.
Yeah.
Or if you're a Stampin' Up person, the Misty Moonlight.
Well, that would be a fancy way to say navy.
Well, we have a color night in navy too, honey.
Oh, yeah. And you do have to be articulate about this.
Very specific.
Yep.
Okay. Now for the Merry Christmas. I'll give you my tip on this. I have strips that are a 1/2 inch wide from all the cardstock cutting that I do. I keep them all in a file folder. And then when I want to do this one, I just get out a 1/2 inch strip and I heat embossed with white the Merry Christmas. And then I stuck 3 dimensionals on the back. A lot of this stuff I prep ahead of time because even though it's a longer video, I know you value your time and so do we. We don't want you stuck here all night. So I'm going to take the adhesive off. So this is, do you have a
I do. It's up there.
1/2 inch by 3 1/4. I can't see your comments and I can't see what he's doing. You guys, you're going to have to watch Steve. Make sure he's doing it right.
Yeah, you'll have to make
Monitor
sure.
him for
If I'm
me.
not putting my graphics up, you should call me out.
Yes. So this is so simple. This could be your Christmas card and you could mass produce these. Because how long did it take? We just started, right? If you went ahead and dyed all your trees at first. So here's my question for you. Can you see both cards?
We can.
Tell me if you like number 1 with the stripes or number 2 with the pink background. Here's what it looks like. This, if you're having trouble with the bright colors, maybe this is more subtle. And this is just pretty bold. What do you think? Number 1 or number 2?
I like them both. I'm a bold guy, so I guess I'm a stripes guy, but we've got 2 number 1s and a number 2 and another number 2. It's a close race. Another number 1, another number 1.
Awesome. Do you want to talk about your prize patrol again,
Number
Steve?
2, I can do that. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw that graphic back up again, or even better, I'll just run my banner across the bottom so you can see it. So Prize Patrol, if you want to enter for prizes, you should type in hashtag Prize Patrol in the comments. I know some of you joined late. You may not have heard that, and we don't want you to miss out. But unfortunately, it's only for U.S. residents, and it's only for you folks that are watching live.
Okay, so we'll get ready for the second card. It is this beautiful gift card
Hold on just a second, sweetie.
Okay, am I getting ahead of you? Before we do that, I haven't told you this yet, but something came up on my Facebook this morning.
Uh-oh.
5 years ago today. Do you know what that is, Steve?
5 years ago today. No, I don't.
5 years ago today, we were celebrating because the Cubs won the World Series.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I still get excited just thinking about it.
Yeah, that happened. So I decided this is a good weekend for Steve because Iowa beat Penn State.
Oh,
and is number 2 in the country. Have you guys ever, if you watch football, has Iowa ever been number 2 in the country?
Well, yes. Actually, there was another time.
No.
There was another time. And you should remember this, Beth.
I don't remember.
You should remember. It was when Beth and I were seniors in college at the University of Iowa. We went to the Iowa-Michigan football game, which was decided on a last-second field goal.
Were we number 2
It was Michigan was number 1. We were number 2. And so when we beat them, for 1 week, we were ranked number 1 in the country. And so, the funny thing is, Beth is a rule follower, and she's always the calm one, except this time she grabbed me by the arm and said, "We're going down on the field," because she wanted to dance the polka when they played In Heaven There Was No Beer at the 50-yard line. She wanted to be dancing the polka.
I remember dancing on the football field doing the polka, but I don't remember
it was all her.
Idea.
I had no inclination to do it. I was thinking to myself,
you were totally innocent, right?
I was thinking for you. I don't want her to be uncomfortable. I really want to go down on the field, but if I drag her down there, she might not like that, so we're not going to go. And then she's dragging me down the steps, so it was good.
So go Hawks and go Cubs. You should put your team in the chat so Steve can find out what you follow. Okay, are we ready for the second project, Steve?
We are ready for the second project.
Okay. So if you've watched before, I like to do templates. Okay. So for the gift card holder, here's my template. It's 4 1/4 by 11. And then you're going to score it at 2 1/2 and 6 3/4. And it literally just folds up like this. Okay. Another thing that I want to show you. Here it is. I'll wait and show you this later. Never mind. And then I have the sentiment layers, but I'll show you that as we go along. Okay. So I went ahead and did this ahead of time, 4 1/4 by 11. And then I scored at 2 1/2 and 6 3/4. Now on the 2 1/2 layer is where you're going to put the circle. But before you do that, you need to put the designer series paper layer on here. Do you have a graphic for that, Steve?
For the paper?
For the DSP.
Yeah.
For Whimsy. This is 2 1/4 by 4. So I went ahead and I glued that on. And then what you're going to do is with your layering circles, I used the 4th biggest of the solid circles. So after this is on there, what you want to do is the seam where you folded it is halfway. So I just eyeballed it and I taped it down and ran it through.
Oh, that tape is a good idea.
Yeah, I put washi tape on there. I bet everybody does that. But so right now, all I have is the cardstock, the DSP on the short side, and then I did the circle to go through. Okay. So next, we're going to get the basic white for the inside. This one has 4 trees on it. And I was going to show you how I lined this up. I just, made it alternating. I popped the star up on a part of the mini Stampin' Dimensional. And then I just went through and cut the tree trunks off. Now this basic white paper is 4 by 4. And it's going to go down here. I did leave some of the tree off the end. Just, it looked artsy, right? So what gift card would you put in here, Steve?
Well, there's a question about what the size of the gift card should be.
Okay.
Because there's different sizes of gift cards. So if you've got the one that you were going to demonstrate, you may want to measure it real quick.
This is a standard gift card size, like a credit card size. And it is 2 1/8 by 3 3/8. But if do you have a credit card you'd like to show on the screen, honey?
No, I don't think that would be wise.
With your numbers showing?
Yeah, show them the back too while I'm at it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just your typical gift card. This is from Starbucks, but your typical gift card size is what's in here.
And Chris would also like to know the circle punch you use. Can you measure that real quick so they know what that is?
I can. And if you have the circle punch, you can use that. I just didn't use it because I was trying to use current product. So, and in fact, I don't have a circle punch. This circle measures 2 1/8, but it doesn't matter. Use a 2-inch or use a 2 1/4 punch. The circle can be however big you want it, because after you cut out this circle, we're going to add a circle down here. So you cut out a second circle, because I don't want the circle that's folded. I want a solid circle. And you use the exact same size, and we put it down a little bit. So it doesn't have to be 2 1/8. This is the fourth largest of the layering circles, but use a 2 1/4. You'll be close. Whatever you think looks good with that. Are there more questions? Keep asking, and Steve will let me know. So we have this sentiment layer all ready to go. And now I'm going to put the gift card layer on. Now for this, we used mint macaron, and it went through that star-crossed embossing folder again. And this measures 2 1/8 by 4.
I have it as polished pink at 4 by 4. I think I've got
there is a polished pink. Is there a mint macaron at 2 1/8 by 4?
Yes.
Why didn't you show that one instead?
Maybe I should learn my colors. I think that is probably the most important thing I can do. I should actually pay attention when you're talking about this stuff.
Okay. So on this, again, we don't sell 1-inch punches right now, but I wanted a little, just to give your thumb a place to grab the gift card. So I took a 1-inch punch that's retired. And then can you see this on camera?
Yep.
I centered it. I'm not even going halfway. I just want a little thumb area. And then we're putting this right above the seam. And you have plenty of room between the circle and that. So I'm going to glue this down. You could also use tear-in tape. I'm going to glue it though, just to make sure there's plenty of room for the gift card. And you can see on this one, there really is. There's a lot of space on both sides. So I'm going to glue it down both sides and the bottom. And this liquid glue is super strong. So I wouldn't use regular snail for this. You could use Fast Fuse, or you could use our Seal Plus. That would be perfect for this.
Okay, I have a confession to make.
What's that?
For our loyal listeners and watchers. No, I just now hit the button to collect the prize patrol.
Uh-oh.
So
you guys managed yet?
I need to have everybody once again type it in, please.
Okay, so this is our first night of prize patrol.
I knew there was something I'd forgotten, and it was just bugging me, and I finally looked over, and there it was. So, once again, folks, I want to give you things. Please, once again, into the comments, type
do you feel guilty,
hashtag
Steve?
prize patrol. I do feel guilty. They can tell. I messed up.
So could they tell it didn't work? Oh, they couldn't tell because they're just typing that in
right. When I told them to the first time, which would have been a really good thing. And, I was going to have them do it right from the beginning so I could catch every single one.
Okay. Now this fun star, my friend Jean actually made this. I'm going to show you this. It's out of this Tidings and Trimmings. And it's this star. So she ran it through in Misty Moonlight once and in silver foil once. And then she painstakingly stuck all the silver things in the right space. And then she used Scotch tape and she taped them together on the back. So she made the one, for here, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And on Sunday, I told her we were making this, and she made the one for this, and then told me not to lose it. So this afternoon, I was getting ready for this.
Oh, no.
And I texted her, and I'm like, that star you made, and you told me not to lose.
Where did you put that?
Where would that be? She put it in the case that goes with this, but I didn't look there. So.
Wait, she put it exactly where it was supposed to be, and that's why we couldn't find it.
Well, Jean, if you're watching, it was really supposed to go in my packet of things I hadn't made yet. But no, she did put it in a very good place. I just didn't know where that was. So I am putting glue on here. A lot of times I use these old tweezers. They used to be Stampin' Up! Tweezers. But I like to pick up things because if you use the glue, sometimes you do get glue on your hands. So I'm just going to attach that there. And should we see if the gift card holder fits? Okay, do you want to know what time it is? We know it's 7:30 now. Can I tell them or not?
No, they don't need to
No,
know that.
it's a secret. Okay. So we have the inside all done. We're almost done. So hang with me, please. So next we are going to go to the polished pink. So you fold this layer up. I know you have a graphic for this, Steve. It's 4 inches by 4 inches. Again, it ran through the star-crossed embossing folder. And I'm just going to adhere that on. So is it more stressful tonight that you have graphics and buttons and all the
I'm going to
things?
get the hang of this.
Are you?
Yeah, I am going to get this smooth before we get done.
Bev is cheering for you.
I
Is
have
anyone else cheering
I
for
have
Steve?
some people encouraging me. And I truly appreciate the encouragement.
Yeah, you guys are super patient. We appreciate that. Okay, so can I go out of order? We have the very same sentiment. Mint macaron. I heat embossed it in white. Put the dimensionals on the back.
And it's 1/2 inch by 3 1/4 inch.
Look at that. He knows. Steve knows what's going on here. So tell me, do you like it better that we have the measurements showing up on the screen? We feel like we're coming into the next century here.
So the idea is really, if you're not making the card as she's making it, whenever you want to do it, you just go rewatch the video, and you can just do. It's like a tutorial.
And the best place to find it is on YouTube, and it'll be on there, and we'll have a section for fun fold cards and a section for 3D gifts. And for the gift card holder, it's probably going to be in the gifts. So, okay, so I popped the sentiment up on dimensionals. Now the part you've been waiting for. Okay, so the same, if you used a 2 1/4 inch circle, do it again and emboss the circle. This is polished pink with the star crossed. Now this is going to go right on the front of your card, and it's the same circle size, right? But you want to go down just a little bit. Do you see on this one, you can see the white underneath there? It's going to be easier to go over the top of this if it's not jetted all the way up. See how that kind of pulls over here on the side? So I'm going to bring it down a little bit. And this is another thing. Don't put glue on the whole circle. Ask me how I know. We're just going to put glue on the bottom of the circle.
What happens if you put glue on the entire circle?
You don't want to know, honey. Your card won't work. So I'm leaving that white layer so it's just down a little further. But then it opens and closes very nicely, which is exactly what we want.
So that little wiggle room you left on the top is really important.
Yeah. Steve's learned the logo. Okay, we're almost to the end. This is a Misty Moonlight star. One thing I did different on this is the glue really shows on the foil. So I went ahead and put the silver on the adhesive sheet and made my silver into a sticker so I wouldn't have any glue showing.
Oh, that's smart.
And then I'm just going to glue it. You could pop it up, but I don't want to make it any bigger than it is because I want the mechanism of opening and shutting to go really well. So I'm just going to glue that down. Now come the trees. I waited for the gluing of the trees last. Okay, that's going to dry. Here we have the front flap coming down. And now we will do the trees. For this one, I have a mint macaron short tree and a tall tree. Doesn't matter. Do whatever you want. And then a polished pink short tree. And then I have a star on a dimensional again. And I'm going to show you how I did this. I love the silicone mat. for this. And I am going to start with the mint macaron short tree. And here's what I did. I actually grabbed it with my tweezers, took my glue, and this glue is so strong you don't need a lot. So I just put a little bit up here, and then I kind of dabbed it down here on the trunk. And too much glue is way worse than not enough. If you don't have enough, you can always come back and add some more. What do you think, Steve? You would be for more glue, right?
But more is not always better. I have learned this.
How do you know that, honey?
Well, because usually when I say I come in and I admit, confession, I messed something up, 9 times out of 10 you look at me and said, you put on even more than you should have, didn't you? Because more is not always better.
More is not always better. That is for sure. Did you guys get Price Patrol put in the comments?
They did, and they were even helping. They were even helping each other. They were reminding there's no space in between prize and patrol. So yes, thank you for doing that. Thanks for helping each other.
I'm excited to see the wheel that's going to turn at the end.
A wheel. There is no wheel.
There's got to be a wheel.
Oh, it's better than a wheel.
It's better than a wheel?
Yeah, more exciting.
Okay. So I'm going to put this down here like this, and I'm going to go tree trunk trimming again.
Say that like 3 times fast. Let's hear it.
Trunk or tree for Halloween.
Tree trunk trimming, tree trunk trimming. I'm not even going to try the third one. I'm just going to mess it up.
That. Now that I've glued 2 trees on, who's glad I didn't glue all 12 of them on for you today? And you know, I know that I don't need all this tree trunk, so I'm not going to put glue on all of it. And I'm going to dab up at the top and just dab down. You can also use a sponge. There's all kinds of things you can do. Okay, so on my example, I have the pink over the top, but it's okay. We have artistic license, right, to make them all a little different.
We have artistic license.
Yeah. So Steve is going to take these videos and split them in 2, aren't you, honey?
Right. We're going to try and make 2 separate videos out of them, so you can just refer to the one that you want, and you don't have to like fast forward through it or anything. You'll just be able to get to the one you want.
Everybody who wants to win still here?
Yep.
Okay. Yay! Yay, yay. What do you think? I made these 2 the same. There's no voting for 1 or 2, right? Do you like these, Steve?
Yeah, I think I like the second one better.
Why do you like the second one better?
Because I watched it being constructed.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, but that one, you know, I got to see the hard work that went into it.
Okay. So that's what we have for you tonight. We have gift card holders and we have fun fold cards. So tell me what you think of the new format. Are you okay with 2 projects on Tuesday night and skipping Wednesday at noon? That would be awesome. What else do we have to do here, honey? It says, okay, Steve also made an agenda. We're on an agenda, folks. And it's time for the Prize Patrol.
Prize Patrol.
So
hold on.
Is the wheel going to spin? I'm going to
not yet. Not yet. See, I'm going to put my little ticker going across the bottom so people have one last chance to enter. One last chance. Okay, so here we go. Now I need to find the right screen.
What do we do? What do we do? Am I making you nervous?
You are.
I'm sorry. Should I go back to my own side?
Here we go.
Okay, so we have to show you what we're drawing for. We have 3 prizes tonight. And the first prize, okay, it's not all the same thing. The very first prize is a vintage stamp set. But it's a fun one. It's a Halloween one called Monster Munchies. I looked on eBay and they're selling it for $25, but it's fun. So I hope somebody would want this. And I did find a picture. Look at this. You could do a little thing of candy corn in a little box with a stick and have this Monster Munchies just for you. So if you win this. And this stamp set, some of the vintage ones, this has the boo's been used, but the rest of it is brand new. I kind of like the spider too. It's super cute. Does anyone have this stamp set, or do you remember it? I am not sure how old it is. It's after they quit putting dates on here. But did you spin the wheel?
No, honey.
Oh, draw. Do it.
Well,
do it.
just show each of the gifts first because it's easier just to do them one after the other when I screen share.
Okay, so that's prize number 1, the first wheel draw. The second one is, I told you at the beginning about the tutorial bundles. They're on my blog and they sell from $15 to $21. And there's 15 tutorials. It's English and metric. And you can choose which one you want. But there's either 15 tutorials or all the way up to 90. So a lot of people have purchased these and love them. But you don't have to get the Celebration Mega Bundle, but you can pick what you want. And then the third prize tonight is a card we made. So are you ready, Steve? And I have another thing in mind for a fourth prize. Can I do a fourth prize, Steve?
Yes, you can do as many prizes as you want.
Okay. Since this is our first night of Prize Patrol, it was making me sad as I was getting ready this afternoon. This should have been one of the prizes. I love the star-crossed embossing folder. So that will be the fourth draw. Number 4. Okay, so who?
So it's time?
Yes, it's
okay,
time.
I need to
Let's
screen
do it.
share. Share screen 2. And it says we're sharing, although
we don't see that though.
We don't see that, but I assume that everybody else does. So are you seeing the Prize Patrol?
I don't think they can see it, honey.
Can somebody please comment and tell me if they see the Prize Patrol screen?
I think they see what we see, don't they?
I don't know. This is new and different.
Okay. So
yes,
Ruth,
they're seeing it. Good. Thanks,
you can
fam.
see the Prize Patrol
Here we go.
screen? Okay. Look at all the names. Ruth said you'll like the tutorial bundle if you get it. Who's going to win?
Who's going to win?
Mary Harris. Yay! Mary Harris, you won the Monster Munchies. If you would prefer a tutorial bundle instead, let me know. But I like vintage stamp sets. So this one is Mary Hazlitt Harris. Congratulations.
Ready for the next drawing?
The next one is for the tutorial bundle of your choice. This is what Ruth was
Here
saying.
we go.
She loves these. She's gotten a lot of them.
And the winner is
Chris Robinson. Yay, Chris. Chris was just over here a couple weeks ago. She lives about an hour from me and is a sideline of mine. Congratulations, Chris. Let me know. You can email me at beth@stampingmom.com and let me know which tutorial bundle you want. Next, we have a card we made tonight. So it can be a card or the gift card holder, but it doesn't include Steve's Snowman Starbucks gift card, sorry.
my gift card?
Yes, your gift card.
Woo! Bonus.
Okay. So for this one, you tell us which card you want.
Employee of the month. Okay,
Right.
Here we go.
How do you do it?
Here we go. We're going to draw again.
And you can only win once, right? What
Right.
if the same name comes up?
Well, then we would do it again.
Elaine Wolf, congratulations. So let me know, Elaine, Beth@stampingmom.com. Let me know which card you want.
Elaine, you can go ahead and type in the comments right now if you want to.
Well, you also have to email me though, because I need your address to send it to you.
One last thing. What are you giving away?
Oh, this wasn't part of the deal, but this is in the fall mini catalog and I love it. Look on my blog at the baby onesie cards and you'll see it. Actually, I used it on a lot of things. So the star-crossed embossing folder. Can I do the button?
Yeah, do the button.
What do you do?
You just click right. See
Where?
I'm at, right there. Draw again.
With your finger, you
No,
click?
honey, that's not a touch
Oh, I
screen.
have to mouse.
No, the mouse is right down here.
Okay. Are you guys ready? Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Yay! Who's going to win?
This makes Beth really happy, by the way.
Ah,
Diana Knapp.
Diana Knapp won a card a few weeks ago. Congratulations, Diana. Again, email me, beth@stampingmom.com. I need your mailing address again.
Wait,
So-
I have a scroll that says that.
Okay, do the scroll. So we have Mary Hazlitt Harris won this. The vintage stamp set, Chris Robinson, the tutorial bundle of her choice, Elaine Wolf, a card we made tonight, and Diana Knapp, the star-crossed embossing folder. Well, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will not be here tomorrow at noon. We'd like to hear what you think of the new format, what we can do to make it better, what you want to see. And thank you for all the encouragement you gave Steve, too.
I needed it tonight.
Yeah.
It was a little sketchy, but hey, we got through it, and it's going to be better every week.
And if you'd like and share the video, that would be awesome. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Actually, on YouTube, even if you watch it on Facebook, if you would go over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, it will notify you when the video is coming on too. And that would be awesome. I'd like to migrate as many people as I can to YouTube rather than Facebook.
Yep, subscribe to the channel.
Yep. You guys are awesome. Have a great week. We'll be back next Tuesday at 7. And we will read all your comments. And have a blessed week, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.